Chapter 5 Promise Day. Lying on the bed at her home, she held the book he had gifted her. She looked at the book one more time and just skimmed through the pages quickly. Just like her, he had highlighted numerous lines in the book with a pencil. She started reading randomly, and though she has read the book many times, it felt special this time. The very thought that he had held it and read the same page gave her goosebumps. At many places, he had marked the same lines that she had in her own copy. She got out of the bed and swirled around with her hands swinging in the air. Her feet tapped the ground rhythmically, and she felt as if she was floating in the air. Never in her life had she ever been so happy. Though she was born with a silver spoon, she had felt no comfort with her luxurious lifestyle. Life was never what she wanted, and she had only felt lonely. She was not fortunate enough to even have the company of those who cared for her. And though she had everything in her life, all that she yearned for was true love, which she never received. But with him, every moment spent appeared magical to her. He made her feel special and loved. She had liked him the very first time she had seen him, and grew fonder and fonder of him as time passed by. Though it has been merely 4 days since they had met, she now felt a deeper connection with him. She knew it was crazy yet real. She started reading the book again, and when she finished off, it was 12:15 a.m. She remembered Promise Day. She reminisced the moments spent with him, planning to make Promise Day even better. He, too, was perhaps thinking about her, she thought, of planning the date. She felt like talking, or to be precise, listening to him. She dialed his number, but the number was unanswered. With furrowed brows, she tried his number again, and he accepted the call this time after a few rings. Hello? He sounded drowsy. She could not believe he was already asleep, and had expected that he would be lost in his dream somewhere with her. Hello? He repeated, half asleep. She shook her head in disbelief and then wished, Happy Promise Day. Hey, this you. He was wide awake this time. Happy Promise Day. I'm sorry I dozed off. Wanted to wish you at midnight, but I just nodded off reading this book. Even my bedroom lights are on. She said approvingly. I hope you do not think that I'm being cheesy, but I was just dreaming about you. She appeared indifferent. Won't you ask what the dream was about? As always, she did not respond, and he did not wait for her reply. I somehow convinced you to enter Teddy Boy. I enjoy free shots, whereas you get irritated with the loud music and the crowd there. You pick one of the shots and splash it onto my face and walk away. Haha, she chuckled. Maybe that would have been the end of our Valentine's week. Thank God we've reached Promise Day. She nodded. I know you're nodding. He chuckled. He smiled more heartedly. Anyway, what do you want? He asked. What? Just tell me what you want. She thought for a couple of seconds and answered, I want to be happy. Of course, it was what she always longed for. Wow, this is what you want? He paused for a second and continued in a sincere tone. That is as simple as well as the toughest thing to have. Anyway, on this day, I promise to keep you happy whenever you're with me. No one had promised her that, and she felt truly happy. What do you want? He asked. I want to know more about you. He answered promptly, and it was followed by seconds of silence. Will you promise that? She again remained silent. I do not even know your name. I understand. It has been merely 4 days, but I at least need to know your name and a little about you, don't I? You do not even ask about me, fearing that I may ask about you as well, he reiterated. She knew he has gauged her right. Do you promise that you will let me know more about you? She remained silent. He waited for the minute or two and then finally blurted out, Good night, miss, whatever your name is. He had hung up. She thought for a moment. She knew that she had to either take the plunge or just walk away. It was time for her to decide if she wanted to be happy. She texted him on WhatsApp, sharing her home location. Be there at around 1 p.m. for the lunch day tomorrow. I promise to let you know more about me. My name is Love.